Hi kiddos. So today we're going to be subtracting 3. So remember in the past we've been subtracting 1 and subtracting 2. Today we're going to keep on going and we're going to subtract 3. Remember this sign plus, that means we're joining two things together. So remember 1 plus 1 equals 2. But for subtraction, remember we're using this sign, the minus sign. So our problems are going to look a little bit more like this. This is 9 minus, that means take away, 3 equals 6 left over. This number, remember, is the in all. In all, we started with 9. We are taking away 3, and left over we have 6. So we're taking away 3 today. Let's look at a few of these problems. So here we have 4. We're starting with 4. So our beginning number is 4. Down and across and down once more. That is how you make a 4. And we are subtracting 3, remember. So we started with 4 green circles. We're going to take away 1, 2, 3. So we started with 4, take away minus 3 equals how many left over? Well, let's look. We started with 4, we took away 3, and left over we have 1. We have 1 green counter. So our final number sentence says 4 in all, take away 3 equals 1 left over. Okay, here we go. So we're going to move on. What if we started with 9? What if we started with 9? So remember, when we do this, we are saying we start with 9 purple diamonds. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 purple diamonds. And we are going to take away minus 3. Minus 3. So we're going to take that away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we started with 9 in all. Minus, that means take away, 3. We did that. Equals how many left over? Well, let's peek. Let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 left over. So let's read our number sentence. It says 9 minus 3 equals 6. That means 9 in all, take away 3 equals 6 left over. Okay, so now I want you to go to this page in your binder. So it's page 275 and it has this little boy in the top and 9 different connecting cubes. So go to this page and let's read this. It says, I can subtract 3. That means we are going to say minusing 3. So here we go. So the boy in the picture has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're starting with 9 in all. Now we're going to minus, so that means take away, remember. We're minusing 3 today. So we're going to take away 3 connecting cubes. There goes 1, here's 2, and here's 3. Minusing 1, 2, 3. Now let's find out how many left over. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So looking at our number sentence, we started with 9 connecting cubes. We X'd out 3 because this says take away 3. Then we are left over, that's equals 6. There are 6 left over. So we showed that with our connecting cubes. Okay, so one more thing I want to show you real quick. Your last problem on I think it's the butterfly row. Let's check. Yes, the butterfly row is a number line problem. So remember that when we were adding, we had the first number we started with, and then we bounced forward the second number. This time we're going to be bouncing backwards because we're taking away. The number is getting smaller. So looking on our number line, we're going to start with this first number. This is where we start. That's where we start. So we're starting at 8. So let's find it. Oh, there's 8. I found it right there. Okay, and we're going to bounce backwards 3 spaces. Remember, normally we read top to bottom, left to right. That's how we learn to read and write. So going right is going forwards, but today we're going to go backwards, and we're bouncing back 3 spots. Count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So we started at 8. We bounced 1, 2, 3 spots backwards. What number did we land on? We landed on 5. We landed on 5. So remember, friends, that taking away, it just means going backwards on our numbers. Our numbers are getting smaller. So this time we had to start at the number 8, bounce back 3 spaces, and end at the number 5. So when you're doing this one in the butterfly row, think about that. The first number, that's where you're going to start. You're going to bounce back this many spaces, and that will give you your leftover. Where we started, how many we took away, and the leftover number. Okay, let's just go over just real quick what you guys are going to be doing. So when you are doing these pages, this needs to be front and back, the front and the back, just like normal. So you're counting how many connecting cubes you started with. That's this number. You're taking away, Xing out 3 because that's how many we're subtracting, 3. You'll X those ones out and tell me how many are left over. So this is the number we start with. Take away this many, and that's how many left over. After you do this page, you need to go on to the bear page. So it will tell you this is where you're starting. This is how many bears you start with. This is how many you take away. Again, Xing them out, just like we've been practicing. And you tell me how many left over. So for this problem, this first problem, let's look. We started with 8. We X'd out 3. 1, 2, 3. How many left over? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you would write a 5 here. And you're going to do the same for each of these. You're going to cross out however many it tells you to cross out and write how many left over. Okay, after you do that, you're going to go on. This is your homework page that normally you would be doing at the end of the day when you get home. But since you're already home, you can just do it right away. Again, same thing. You're seeing how many did you start with? You're taking away 3, Xing out 3, and telling me how many left over. Okay, I know that you guys can do it. Please do a really good job on your work. Stay focused and get it done. Remember, best handwriting on your numbers and do your very best work. Absolutely last thing for math, the most important thing, remember, name on your paper first thing. Every single paper. So on this paper, write your name up here. I know there's not a place for your name to go, but just write it right up here. It's okay. Miss Morgan will know. On this one, your name needs to be right here. I know that the name part got cut off. It's okay. Right here, that's where your name is going, okay? All right, go ahead, get started on your math.